Captain Adesanya, also known as Teddy. And now I'm 50 years old, and I reside in Holland for the past 25 years. I schooled in Unilag as a biologist, and I further schooled in Holland in the Universiteit Maastricht. And, I have a wife in Holland. I'm blessed with 4 kids. I am here because there was an allegation about me that there was a fraudulent allegation about me that involved money transaction from Germany to Holland and then finally to Nigeria. I think it's about something, I'm not too sure, 480 or 490,000 euros. Some month later, the police came to my place with him and arrested me and brought me to Abuja. That the money was fraudulent money. And I actually know from his bank manager too that it was fraudulent money. I never knew it was. So that was it.
Akinpelu Hassan. I was born in Lagos. I am 41 years old. I am married with 2 kids. I graduated from the University of Lagos and I read educational administration. I actually graduated in 2009. I live in Lagos and I also have an office in Ikeja. I am the Chief Executive Officer of Musa Point Investment Nigeria Limited. I am actually an FX broker. I bring buyers and sellers of foreign exchange together and earn margin from the transaction. Actually, in April 2020, Mr. Babatunde Adesanya, who happens to be my best friend's elder brother, consulted me and asked if I have an Euros account which he can use to bring in some funds from his partner in Holland by the name of Mr. Gerard Baldwin. He said the funds are supposed to be for building of hotel and tourism center in Nigeria here. So I obliged him the account details, and 2 or 3 days later, I received payment slips in 3 tranches, totaling 498,000 euros. So I asked him, these funds, this is the slip. He said, okay, but the volume is much. My account is new. What are we going to do about it? He said the funds are clean, so we won't have any issues. So I believed in him. Later, the bank called me to come and explain what I know about this fund that is supposed to come into Musa Point investment account. So I got back to him and he gave me the details of the sender, the address, the name, and the purpose of the payments. In an email, I replied the bank just as he has given me the details. So a few days later, I got another email that the funds have been held and returned back, reason fraudulent transfer. So but when I go back to him, he said, how can that be? That the funds are genuine, that I shouldn't have issues with this. He called the account officer, we spoke to the account officer together, and the account officer maintained that the funds have been returned, have been repatriated. So along the line, 3 days later, the bank sent me another mail. As a result of this transaction on my account, they're going to close my account. I now sent the bank an email stating my relationship with Mr. Babatunde Adesanya, what the funds were meant for, and at the end of the letter, I concluded that the account should be closed so that such fraudulent transaction will not take place on the account again, and that if they needed my assistance or explanation on these funds, I would make myself available. So that was how the account was closed. So August 15, men from the Nigerian police, Interpol department, they came to arrest me in Lagos. And when I came with them, they explained to me with documents explaining that the purpose of that fund was actually fraudulent and it was COVID-19 fraud face masks funds. That was how I got to know that the money was for COVID-19, and that's how I got to meet myself here.